Welcome to Coin Explorer. The coin shown here is a 2000-P Sacagawea dollar, not a later Native American dollar. Its Philadelphia mint mark, P, appears beneath the date on the obverse. The denomination is $1, and the design introduced a new American coin in 2000, featuring Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Baptiste. That combination of a new portrait, new alloy, and new golden appearance makes this first-year issue historically important, while its value depends on details beyond its date alone. On the obverse, sculptor Glenna Goodacre created the portrait of Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman associated with the Lewis and Clark expedition. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" surround the portrait, while 2000 and the P mint mark sit at lower right. The image is intentionally intimate rather than monumental, showing mother and child together. Goodacre's design became the permanent obverse for the series and remained in use when the program later adopted changing Native American reverse subjects. The reverse was designed by United States mint sculptor and engraver Thomas D. Rogers, Sr. It shows a soaring bald eagle surrounded by stars, with United States of America around the upper rim, a pluribus unum across the field, and $1 along the bottom. The eagle reverse is distinctive to the opening years of the Sacagawea dollar. Its broad fields and relatively exposed surfaces also make contact marks and abrasions important when collectors assess preservation. Physically, this dollar measures about 26.5 millimeters across and weighs about 8.1 grams. Its edge is plain, not lettered, which helps distinguish an original 2000 issue from later Native American dollars that carry edge lettering. The golden color does not mean the coin is gold. Its overall alloy is 88.5% copper, 6% zinc, 3.5% manganese, and 2% nickel. The construction uses a copper core between manganese-brass outer layers. Philadelphia struck the coin shown here, identified by the P mint mark. Denver also produced 2000 Sacagawea dollars with a D, while San Francisco struck proof examples. The Philadelphia regular strike mintage is commonly cataloged at 767,140,000 pieces by PCGS and NGC. That figure applies to the regular issue, not every special finish or variety associated with 2000. Separating mint, strike, and variety is essential because collectors can otherwise compare unlike coins. The launch of the Sacagawea dollar represented another federal attempt to establish a practical $1 coin in American commerce. The United States had previously issued the Eisenhower dollar and the Susan B. Anthony dollar, but neither became a dominant everyday replacement for the $1 note. The mint gave the new coin a golden color and distinctive appearance, partly to improve recognition. The 2000 release therefore belongs to a larger history of experiments with American circulating dollar coinage. Historical context also surrounds the person depicted. Sacagawea is remembered for her association with the Lewis and Clark expedition, which explored the Louisiana Purchase beginning in 1804. The mint's design places her with her infant son, emphasizing her role as a mother, as well as a participant connected to the expedition. The coin consequently combines biography, exploration history, and modern American medallic art in a compact object that entered ordinary commerce at the beginning of a new century. Production was substantial because the mint expected strong public interest in the new dollar. In January 2000, the mint announced that Philadelphia coins would be distributed through the Federal Reserve and sold directly in bags and rolls, with Denver production following. The program was designed for circulation, not merely for collectors, yet public acceptance of dollar coins remained limited compared with paper currency. That difference between ambitious production and modest everyday use is an important part of the issue's story. One unusual chapter involves 5,000 Philadelphia Sacagawea dollars, specially presented to designer Glenna Goodacre as payment for her work. These pieces receive specially prepared treatment and are recognized by grading services as Goodacre Presentation coins. They are collectible separately from ordinary circulation strikes. The coin pictured here should not automatically be called a Goodacre dollar simply because it is a 2000p. Authentic attribution requires the appropriate evidence, provenance, and characteristics recognized by specialists or grading services. Varieties and errors are another reason a 2000p Sacagawea dollar can become more interesting than its ordinary counterpart. Recognized examples include the Cheerios prototype reverse and the Wounded Eagle variety, while dramatic errors and unusual die states can also attract specialized collectors. These categories must be distinguished carefully from damage. A scratch, gouge, plating problem, or altered surface created after the coin left the mint is not automatically a mint error, even if it looks unusual under magnification. For an ordinary circulated 2000p, condition begins with how much wear the coin has experienced. Look at Sacagawea's cheek, hair, shoulder, and the eagle's highest details for friction, then examine the open fields for scratches and contact marks. Original luster is especially important on uncirculated examples. Cleaning can leave hairlines or an unnatural brightness that reduces desirability, while attractive natural toning may be acceptable or even appealing. The goal is to determine what the mint made and what later handling changed. Strike quality also matters because a technically uncirculated coin is not necessarily an exceptional example. Collectors examine whether the design details are sharply formed and whether the surfaces remain free of distracting marks. On modern copper alloy dollars, color changes can occur naturally as the manganese brass surfaces age. A darker antique appearance is not automatically evidence of damage. Conversely, polished or chemically altered surfaces can create misleading brightness. Careful examination under good light is therefore more useful than judging color alone. Market value should be separated from historical interest. Most circulated 2000p Sacagawea dollars are common and generally trade around their $1 denomination, while better preserved pieces can command premiums depending on grade and demand. Professionally certified coins at the highest grades can be worth substantially more. One documented example of an MS 67 2000p regular strike brought $117,500 at a Stack's Bowers auction in 2014. That exceptional sale belongs to that specific certified coin, not to ordinary examples. Authentication becomes especially important when a coin appears to match a famous variety or unusually high grade. Compare the date, P mint mark, weight, diameter, edge, surface texture, and known diagnostic features with reliable references. For valuable varieties or exceptional condition, professional certification can provide an independent opinion on authenticity and grade. Collectors should also remember that population reports and auction records change as new coins are submitted and sold, so an old price or census number is not a permanent market guarantee. Before researching your own 2000p Sacagawea dollar, first confirm the basics visible here. The 2000 date, Philadelphia P mint mark, Sacagawea and child obverse, eagle reverse, plain edge, and correct $1 format. Then, inspect wear, luster, strike sharpness, scratches, cleaning, toning, and any possible die variety or genuine mint error. Finally, compare your coin with reputable reference images and certified auction records. Those characteristics, not dramatic claims, are what determine where your particular coin belongs in the collector market.